Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. So we got a minute left to go here. Different trade today. We took a big shadow. That's kind of when you get in a push down and then you get one candle that didn't go off several other candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. This big candle here, it took up 4 candles, almost 5. That's a good sign that you may reverse. Something a little different. So far, it worked. Also, it just barely missed our entry zone. When I seen this big strength come in right and around in this area, look to the left, see what it did last time? This was just a possible good entry. Something a little different. 20 seconds to hold on for the win here. Definitely could have been risky because it could bounce right at this EMA. We just need to hold on, count it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it with me.
Easy money.
Alright, we need this candle now to close up high to make the low push up higher low entry. If it can close on this top, close on your top. Alright, so we have to keep waiting, see what happens here. Alright, here we go. Getting the push up. Higher low. Good signal candle. Yeah. So we got a low, push up, higher low. Big signal candle, just about closed right at the EMA. We just need a small push to the target here and here. All right, we got a tight one going. We just need to break higher here. We need to break higher. Push it up, push it up. Higher low entry, we just need one last push higher. Got to get through the EMA though. Push through that EMA. Come on, there you go. Oof. Come on, one last push. Right here, right here, right here, right here. There you go, push it up. Push it up, now hold it. Break higher, break out, break out, break out. Barn burner, break out, break out, break out. Count it up, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it with me.
Easy money.
Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. In this video, I just want to kind of talk about how good things happen when you get the right trading information, you practice, get your experience level up, and get your chart reading hours up. At the end of the day, you have to put in the work if you want to become a good trader. All right, there's a lot of strategies out there. There's a lot of information out there. But you have to just kind of go through it all to see what's best and what works for you. All right. So in this video, I actually just want to focus on the intro. I just want to focus on the 2 trades that I took in the introduction today, because, as I took those trades, it may seem easy to you. It may have seemed like that was an easy thing to do, but there were several different market, what's the word I'm looking for? Not truths, but there were actually several different strategies for me to take those 2 trades. In the intro today, I took what I called a I haven't taken it so long. What's the name of it? A big shadow entry. That was my first time taking it, believe it or not, and it worked. Right. So it's kind of risky to do that. But I'm gonna go to the charts later and explain everything I was seeing and looking at to why I took it. But that big shadow setup I got out of this book, Naked Forex. So this is another, see how thick it is. This is another trading book I just finished reading. Why am I still reading trading books when I have a great strategy like price action? Because I'm on a journey to continue to get better, right? I can't keep teaching you guys anything if I don't keep learning myself, right? Great teachers are great learners, and it's I want to be great at anything I do. So I'm still reading, I'm still investing, I'm still, investing in myself, investing in my trading knowledge. I buy trading books all the time. I got another one that just hit. I need to get on it, but I try to read something every day, right? I'm trying to increase my knowledge every day. I'm on the charts doing these chart markups for you guys, making these videos, looking at charts all day, getting my chart hours up every day. The only way that I'm going to be able to compete with people who's been doing it 20 years and 30 years, right, is to catch up, is to work by reading charts every day. I've been doing it 15 years. So unfortunately, I make it look easier than it is. Okay. And I'm gonna explain that when I go to the charts today, that those two trades are really a product of years of reading charts and understanding how the market moves. But talk about this book a little bit. This was a great book. It's called Naked Forex. The whole premise of the book is to teach people how to trade without indicators. Okay. So for everybody who think I'm just I'm just tripping about indicators. No, there's other traders. This guy talks about other traders in the world, pros, and they don't even use a 21 EMA. Okay. I actually use one indicator. The people in this book, Alex, Walter Peters, and I don't want to butcher Alex's name, Alex Crichton, something like that. And Alex Peters, authors of this Naked Forex. Hey, they're talking about not using any indicators whatsoever. All right. And the whole premise is just based on support and resistance. All right. And I kind of cover that in my book, Increase on the Sudden, Swing Trading the Forex, by using the Fibonacci retracement tool. Fibonacci retracement tool is really finding possible support and resistance for you. It's also giving you the area where prices tend to turn. Okay. And I got a whole video series on Fibonacci. If it goes deeper into why prices seem to turn at the 50% 618 zone, which is what we call a sweet spot, on a regular, consistent basis. Right. So when you invest in yourself and you steady read, you steady apply to the charts, and then you go and look for on demo, you go and look for or try the setups that you can find in books like these two that I mentioned today. It greatly improves your trading, right? Rather than just shooting in the dark, shooting from the hip, shooting from the gut, or gambling, continue to increase your knowledge base. Continue to read about Forex, read about futures, read about trading discipline. My next book is it's about trading discipline, right? So that's going to help me, because once you have the strategy, and I think I've said this recently here, once you have the strategy, once you have price action, man, it's about what's up here now. It's about playing the mental game. It's about execution. It's about discipline. It's about patience, because these strategies work. So like I said, I got the big shadow set up out of this book, and they were just talking, and in the book, it just described it like this. It was like, find a zone, right, where you can see prices have bounced there previously, and you're just waiting. You're waiting for prices to get to that area. It kind of reminds me of the video I put out a couple weeks ago about waiting for the key entry point, right? So support and resistance, or supply and demand, those are key entry points. So in this book, they talked about waiting, and then if you see a huge candle, they call it a catalyst, which is, it's just a setup, another word for saying setup. But for the big shadow, they're like, if you see a huge candle bounce right at, let's just say support, in this case, support, and it engulfs like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, that's a big shadow, and that's a sign that prices are basically probably going to go higher. That's what I saw today. Now, what's interesting is that I was sitting there. Well, I want to cover this when I get to the charts, but really, I was sitting there looking for my fib setup, and I just saw that big shadow, and I was like, "Hey, this is the big shadow that I read about in this book. I'm gonna take it." That's what happened. That's what happened. So you guys actually saw me take a trade out of this that I just got out of this book for the first time in the live market, And hey, it worked. You know what I'm saying? Great thing. It worked. And then from there, we went into some of my regular setups that I see and know and love. All right. So I just wanted to encourage you guys to keep learning. All right. Keep learning. Keep trying to get better at trading. Keep investing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge never stops. And as soon as you think you know it all, you know what I'm saying? There was at least 2 more setups that I got out of that book that makes perfect sense to me, right? That I know if I was to just focus on, probably wins. So hey, continue to increase your knowledge. Then go to the charts, go on demo, see if you can find those setups, and never know. You know what I'm saying? You might find the one setup that speaks to you, and next thing you know, you start to increase on the sudden. Because that's what's crazy about trading. I'll tell you. It's crazy. You could be losing for years. And then you just find one setup that speaks to you. And you decide, you know what? I'm going to take this one setup. I'm going to be very disciplined. I'm going to follow all the rules. I'm going to be patient. And everything changes just overnight. You know what I'm saying? Off to all my struggling traders. It's probably your discipline. It's probably the mental game. If you got a good setup, if you got, if you know about second entries, or you know about higher lows, or you know about big shadows, okay? If you know about solid price action setups, and you're still struggling, it's probably your discipline. I said this in the last video too. It's probably just your discipline, right? But once you make up in your mind, I'm going to be disciplined, I'm going to be patient, I'm going to wait for solid setups. Then from there, it can just change overnight. Trading is weird like that. You can be losing for years, and then you make a decision to follow the rules, and you get one setup. You focus on one setup. Next thing you know, your equity curve is going from this to this, and you're increasing on the sudden. It can happen just like that. So we're gonna go up to the charts because I just want to go over what I was looking at, what I was seeing when I took those 2 trades. And again, for me personally, I just try to get in and out the market. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make $200 a day. $200 a day adds up real nice. It adds up real nice. You can make $200 a day from your side hustle. So for me, this was a day. It was a boom, boom. I was out. I probably traded 10, I don't even know if that was 15 minutes worth of trading, and it was over, right? I've had my goal for the day. So let's go to the charts, and I want to explain to you what I saw and how it tied into this new book, the Naked Forex, that got me that big shadow entry, and what I do with my Fibonacci sweet spot trades and easy money trade. All right, so let's go to the charts. If you want to learn price action trading, you can visit www.jdhyder.com, where you will find the IOTS price action trading system, which is the course that you need to begin to increase on the sudden. All right, guys, so we're on the charts. And like I said, in this work study lesson, I just really want to run through my trading day. And so I just want to show you what I saw, why I took the trades I did, and you already seen the result, but let's back up and take a look at it. So first of all, my new workflow is I start with the strength currency meter. This is for my binary options trading that I do early morning, normally the Euro session. So my new workflow is to always start by looking at the strength currency meter. And when I looked at the strength currency meter today, okay, the Euro was stronger than the dollar. All right. And actually, I took this a little later in the day. The Euro was like really strong. It was way up here. It had at least one green bar, and the dollar still only had one. When I rolled out of bed, first thing I do is look at the strength meter, and I saw that the dollar had one bar, and I was like, okay, yep, everything against the dollar. Whatever I'm looking for, I'm going against the dollar. So hey, I could have went Euro against the dollar. I could have went pound against the dollar. I could have went Swiss against the dollar. I could have went Audi against the dollar. You wasn't gonna go wrong today going against the dollar. So that's the first thing I did. Then I switched over to a chart. First thing I came up on was Euro USD because it was 88%. It was the highest one. Nothing else was really giving a great payout. And so that's the other thing when you're trading real pairs and binary options. Sometimes you're limited because of the payouts, but that's what's great about price action. when you learn price action, you can trade in any market condition. So all you need to do is just read the chart, figure out what's going on. And that is your number one goal in day trading, to read the chart, know what's going on. Okay. So as soon as I came in, and this is a screenshot, so I can't draw it for you, but I drew a fib. And just so you know, I came in to the market. Let me get my colors together here. I drew a fib. It was like from here to here, right? That was the top. Then the 50% retracement, I'll leave that there. Then the 50% retracement would have been from here down to here. All right. So I drew the fib from the bottom to the top. And this was the 50% zone right here. So that's what I was looking at. All right. So that's my fib setup that I like to take out of the sweet spot. So what's interesting, let me get rid of these. What is interesting is, I think I can just go Control Z. Yep. What's interesting is that, so I'm watching this. All right. I go post it in my, in the community and everything. And I'm waiting. I think I posted waiting to go long. So I'm sitting here waiting for this, right? I'm waiting for prices to make it to my entry zone. Okay. Then out of nowhere, this candle, you know, I'm watching, I'm like, yeah, we're almost to the zone. Then out of nowhere, this huge candle just shoots up. Okay. I looked over here to the left. You see, this area had a lot of buyers. Last time it was up here, trend up, trend break, retest a new high. So this area right here, let me circle it for you. This area right here had a lot of buy pressure last time. Okay. So I have my sweet spot set here, but really, you know, all of this area here is saying, hey, there's a lot of strong buyer strength in this area. Okay. So that's important because we didn't make it to my sweet spot, right? We didn't make it, but I had a huge candle up. When I got this candle up, I'm gonna tell you what I said. I mean, I just saw it. Oops, I don't think I need to do that. I forgot how to draw the arrow. Okay. Hold on a second, sorry. This ain't my normal tool here because I'm using a screenshot. Okay. When I saw that arrow there, I said, that's a big shadow. Now, I got this out of this new book I just finished, Naked Forex. And they said, hey, when prices get to an area that you know has strong support or strong resistance, and you get a big candle that engulfs 2, 3, 4 candles to the left, that's a big shadow, and that's a clear sign that prices may run up from there. And so when I seen this candle, and then I was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was like, man, it almost ate up 5 previous candles. Okay. I said, you know what? And then I look again, I'm looking over here, and this was a strong area of buy pressure. Now, I'm also thinking about this, and this just goes into, this is why you got to have experience in the market. This is why you got to study. I cover all of this in my course. Also, when I looked at this candle, I just thought about candle theory. And what I mean by that is just that the size of the candle matters. Okay. Size of the candle matters. If you look over here, look over here, huge candle. What happened after it? We went up. Look right here, huge candle. What happened after it? We went up. Look right here, huge candle. What happened after it? We went up. Right here, huge candle. What happened after? We went up. Look right here, huge candle. What happened after? We went up. Okay. So if you understand candle theory, right? So we got some votes on this, right? We have an area that we know has strong buyer pressure. Nope, no. That ain't even number one. Number one, we know because of the strength currency meter. That's actually the first clue. We know because of this strength currency meter that the euro is stronger than the dollar. That's number one. That's tip number one. That's vote number one. Then we look at a price chart, and we've already had a pretty significant retracement. I mean, it didn't hit the 50% area, but man, it was pretty close. That's vote number two. Okay. Then we have a huge candle that really looks like some other huge candles that we've had when prices ran up after that. That's vote number 3. Okay. Then finally, we got a big shadow. This candle engulfed the last 4. That's vote number 5. And the final vote for me was that we still had room back to the 21 EMA. Okay. And so what I understand about the 21 EMA indicator is that it's the moving average. And so normally when you get too far away from the EMA, like we were down here, prices is going to pull back to the EMA and at least touch it. So for me, that's vote number 5. Okay. So with all of those positive votes, I took this trade. You guys saw what happened. Now, in the trade example intro, when you see it, that looks easy, right? But look at how much stuff I analyzed before I took that trade. And for me to do it fast enough to even take this trade, that comes with nothing but experience, okay? You're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to see this in the market after practicing for a week. All right, I'm just being honest with you. You know, I want you to set your expectations to realistic expectations. You're not going to be able to analyze a chart that quick. If you're brand spanking new to trading, you're not going to be able to analyze a chart that fast and take this trade, okay? For me, who I've been trading 15 years, I can analyze a chart that fast. But it's taken years and years of reading price charts, of putting in getting my chart hours up. So it looked easy in the intro, but look at everything I just explained to you. Look at everything I explained to you about why I took this entry. All right. And that's the difference between traders and gamblers. All right. That's the difference between rookies and veterans. You have to just get your experience level up. Once you have your experience, then you can take this type of trade with confidence, or you can read the price action with confidence. But when we missed this sweet spot zone by, a hair like this, and I looked over here and just saw how much buy pressure was in this zone, boom. Because you can really look at this as a zone. I don't know if I can. Can I get a rectangle? Yeah, you can really look at this whole thing here. This was a zone. This was a zone. Look from right here. Boom. Up. Came down, touch, couldn't go no lower. Boom. This was the signal. This was a trading zone. I had my zone a little bit lower, but today it was right here. Okay. Today it was right here. And so I took that. Okay. Then after that, now, like I said, that was my first time taking that setup, but that's how I analyzed it, and then I just wanted to try it. I'm like, hey, let's see what these guys got. Let's see if this big shadow is a real viable trade. Hey, look like it worked right there. Also, this might be, I came across another trade that I saw somebody take. I think they called it a 3-strike. This might be a 3-strike trade too, where if you get, it should have been 3 down. No, this ain't a 3. It's kind of like a 3-strike though. I think the 3-strike is if you get like red, and then a big green that takes up all 3 of those other reds. But it's really kind of the same premise as this big shadow. You know what I'm saying? And I came across that recently too. So, but I wanted to take the big shadow. I took it. It worked, right? So then after that, right? So after this works, once price is up in this area, you can have confidence now that we're probably coming to test this high. This is the next level of support resistance. That's gonna be your next level of support and resistance right through here. And look, prices came right up to that level. Okay, so when prices are still around in this level, I'm looking for a price action setup to go long. Again, the strength currency meter has led me to gold again, go against the dollar. All right, so here I just be patient. I just waited for it, and what did I get? I got a low, push up, came back, boom, broke higher, low entry. That's just one of my classics. Nothing special here. This is just a regular higher low. You got a low, push up, higher low. And if you get a big, strong signal candle, this is a beautiful candle. It broke lower, trapped everybody going short, pushed up, closed on its top, nearly closed above the EMA. You know, it was right on the EMA, you know, which is tough. I would rather it close above the EMA, but it was such a beautiful candle. It has strength. And again, at this point, I definitely have confidence that the euro is stronger than the dollar. And the higher low is like a confirmation entry anyway. The higher low entry is like that real good confirmation that we're probably going higher. All right. Because really this is, let's see, down, up, down, up. You restart to high from here. This thing is real close to being a second entry long. It's not really, because it's just too many bar. This little area right here messes everything up. But it's real close to being a second entry long. So really this is like a second entry long working and a big shadow working. And then, man, it's just like clockwork. After a second entry long works, that higher low is going to be right behind it. All right. So I was real confident in taking this trade. Now, it scared me. I mean, it came down to the last candle, right? It came down to the last candle, but it worked. It worked. And then just to let you know, you got another one right here. You got another one right here. Low, push up, higher low. And this one broke higher, cleared everything to the left. Man, that's a go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, that's a go. But you know why I didn't take it? I'm gonna give you a lesson on discipline. Let's finish this. We're gonna finish this chart lesson up with a lesson on discipline. I didn't take it because I was done for the day. All right, and that takes discipline. Okay, so you know, historically, I would have told myself that, man, you left money on the table. That was a perfect lower high. Excuse me, that was a perfect higher low. You got a beautiful, I mean, the signal candle can't get no better. It opened, never pushed down, shot up, closed on its top, broke higher and everything to the left. The signal candle, mwah, okay? The signal candle is perfection. I mean, when I saw this, because this was my final candle, I was sitting here saying like, oh, I got another one. And I wanted to pull the trigger. I did. But I didn't though. You know why? Because instead of saying I left one on the table, I was able to say I made my goal for the day. Right? Set a goal, stick to it, and have the discipline to stick to it. Because yeah, it worked. But yesterday I was in the same situation where my winning trade worked. I mean, I hit my goal, and at the last candle was setting up another trade. If I take, and it looked just like, it was very similar to this, but it lost, right? So yesterday, taking that extra trade would have lost. Today, taking that extra trade would have won, right? But following the rules, I had a winning day yesterday. I had a winning day today. Just follow your rules. Stay disciplined to whatever you decide, okay? Because at the end of the day, I have decided that $200 a day is a good profit. I can get it, you know, consistently, and I'm not gonna be greedy, right? If you keep looking at the chart, there's always gonna be more setups you can take. There's always gonna be more wins out there, but try to stay disciplined and hitting your goal. If you set a goal and you hit it, you have a positive day in the bag. You got a green day in the bag. You got a profit day in the bag. Man, if you take this trade and lose, it's too mentally taxing, because you went from having a winning day, or you went from having your goal to now you're down a trade. And yeah, you would still be up $100 or a little less than that. Actually, you'd be down, because I have to risk 115. So, you know, I would have went from 200 to $85. Guess what? That's gonna hurt. Okay, that's gonna hurt. And now that $85, even though that's $85 of profit, you ain't satisfied. That is not going to be satisfying. Okay, you're gonna take another trade, and God forbid you lose that one. Now your trade discipline it's going to go out the window because you're trying to get that 200 back. So whatever your goal is, once you make your goal, call it a day. Walk away from the computer. Or if you do want to practice, switch to demo and practice. But once you have achieved your goal, do not give it back to the market. All right. Understand that this trading thing is the line between success and failure is so thin that when you win, man, enjoy that win. You're okay. Just call it a day, walk away. All right. Call it a day and walk away. And then, you know, so I could have went here, that would have won. Then we got a new high, push down. This is just a first entry. It just takes off, leaves you. That's unfortunate. And then this made a new high too, push down, take back. So it was really 2 more entries here. They're really first entries though. So you're really not supposed to take them. But if you go there and you go there, I mean, hey, that's a great run. Yeah, that's 5 of them. But hey, my goal is I just need 2 of them. So I got my 2. It was a quick, short day. I hit my goal. I'm a winner today. And I'm a winner. Not only am I a winner today, I'm a disciplined trader today. That's even more important than being a winner. You got to be disciplined to make money in this game. All right. But just in final, look what prices did. It came right up to that zone where sale pressure was at and started to come back down. Okay. So, hey, learn how the market moves. But this was beautiful. This was beautiful price action. Trend up, trend break, retest to new high. It almost hit the 50%. This was just perfect price action. And price action is king. This is why I promote price action all day long. You only need one indicator to 21 EMA. But price action, understanding your support and resistance zones, it'll take you a long way in day trading. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. I hope you enjoyed this one. And please hit that like, share, subscribe button. I greatly appreciate all the comments. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. My name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye. So we got our futures trade going here. What I saw here was that, you know, we had this channel coming down. We broke out. We tried to retest, came up short. And then actually from here, it's a push down, first entry push down, second entry long that worked. So once we got the low here, or you can even say here, this is the low, push up, higher low, beautiful signal candle out. I took the higher low entry. And so we're currently up 4 points, going for 10. You know, this thing's been in a downtrend all day. So I think we could get this 10 points. We'll see how it goes. Actually, let's make a leg here. Let's find a target. This is a leg up. This is another leg up. We should be able to make it to here. We get up here, I'm gonna lock in real tight. All right, we kind of seeing resistance right where we bounced last time. So we'll have to see. Hopefully we can push through this. We push through this resistance, we're gonna make it. Push through this resistance right here, we will make it. Break out, break out, break out. Gotta push through this little resistance right here. Come on, couple more ticks. Closing your top. Closing your top. Break out. Break out. Break out. Because it's basically making another higher low. Got the break. Closing your top. Closing your top. Great close. Great close. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. We're up 5 points now. 6. I think we can make it to the 10 points. I see 7 points. I'm definitely going to lock in 5. There's 7. I got in at 40.25. I need 45.25. All right, we got 5 points locked in. See if we can get to this 10 points. I mean, so that's basically 700. We got 2 contracts going on this. I need one more push up, and I think we'll get this 10 points. But it basically made the second leg, so we gotta lock in here. Push up, push up, push up. Push up. Close on your top, close on your top, close on your top. Push up, push up, push up. One more push here. Get one more push here. I think we can get it. See, we hit that to the tick. Breakthrough, breakthrough. Okay, we're almost there, 2 points away. Very doable. Two points. We need a point and a few ticks. 9 points. We're 1 point away. I'm gonna lock in some more. Come on, one more push up. 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 Close on your top. Close on your top. Close on your top. Oh yeah, good close. Close on your top. Close on your top. Let's go. One more. Come on. 3 ticks. We got it. 3 ticks. Push up. 3 ticks. 3 ticks. Come on. Come on. 2 ticks. Come on. 2 ticks. That was a nice hammer up. I mean, man, it got close. $850 is a pretty good win. So it looks like we'll get 6.5 on this. Or 6, yeah, 6.5. It was a good run.
Stop filled.
6.5 is a good run. I should have took the 8, but there it is. Isn't price action the best? Watch this video right here to learn some more.